What is going on, my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing another VGC Team 2020 video. And in this one, as the title may imply, if I figured it out, it's a Wolfe Glick's Player Cup team, but worse. So the but worse is because I'll admit I'm definitely not as good a player as Wolfe, but also because I'm pretty sure there's a few spreads that I may have gotten incorrect. But let's still have some fun. Let's see what we can do, because I'm running out of time. So I'm looking at his team, and unless he leads Rain, I think a very good lead could be... Well, no, he doesn't have... Well, Cavalier's pretty cool. He also doesn't have any stat debuff, so my Lodic does a little bit less work here, but I still think it could be really good. I also have this Hurry Up. I think like a Helping Hand Cinderace here to knock out the Amoonguss that may lead could be really good. Tyranitar in the back. Actually, maybe Tyranitar up front. It's a little dangerous, but no, I think I have to lead the Cinderace up front with Tyranitar and Rillaboom. Yeah. A little dangerous, but could be okay. Really comes down to what he leads here. So he's got a few different leads that could be really scary. I like that shirt. So that's Porygon 2. Yeah, that is Amoonguss. Okay. So I think the play here is to just do the Helping Hand, max Airstream into Amoonguss. The only problem is if you predict that, it's really bad. But he could predict that we're trying to take out the Porygon and go for the Protect there if he's carrying it. Then go for like a high jump kick Helping Hand. I think he thinks we target down the Porygon with this lead. So I'm going to go for the Amoonguss. I hate to dedicate the Dynamax this early, but I really want to get rid of that Amoonguss before it starts being a huge threat. Like it already is. So... Yeah. Yeah. So Helping Hand comes out first. He's Rage Powdering, so okay. I thought it could be that anyway, but so this isn't terrible. It's not great because he's getting that up, but now we should knock this out. Yeah. Oh wow, it's sashed. That is unforeseen. Huh. Huh. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah. So I'm going to Icy Wind here. It unfortunately will lower their speed, so that's really good for them. And then just go for a Max Knuckle into the Porygon. Someone's going to get put to sleep here, but it's less of a problem. Yeah, I mean, I figured there. So just doubling up into Cinderace, which is kind of fine, because they're not getting anything off. We're going to pick up the KO on the Amoonguss here, which is really good for us. We will lower that Porygon speed, which is really bad for in the future. But it also kind of puts him in a weird position where, depending on what he brings in, the speed tiers might not be where he kind of wants them to be. So it'll really depend on what his back Pokemon are. Maybe Wigglytuff? It is Excavalier. So that thing's a monster. So I'm going to go for the Scald into it to try and get a lucky burn. And I guess we could also go for like a Max Knuckle. Well, a Max Steel Spike here. I mean, I don't think we're going to wake up regardless. I'm going to go for the max. It's stab, I guess, either way, but this is 130. Yeah, we're going to go target the Excavalier with this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think Cinderace is probably going to get O-Code right here by the Excavalier, but I could be dead wrong. It really depends on what really depends on what he goes for here. He could be really threatened by the Milotic, expecting like a Hypnosis, and go for it too. But I don't think he can risk like us waking up and going for like a big Pyro Ball. Yeah, Steel Spike coming out into yeah, the Cinderace. Oh, we actually live that. That's actually huge. Wait, what? Alright. That's bad. I thought maybe he might... I mean, there's no reason for him not to target the Cinderace slot. If he doesn't pick up the KO, then he still gets the hit. If he does, then yeah. So, I mean, that's smart. We're gonna get off a Scald here. Maybe get the burn. Oh my god. Boom! That's really good for us. I think they still have 2 turns left of Trick Room. I think I'm going to go into Rillaboom and lock in Knockoff. Yeah. Because I don't want that Porygon to get even bulkier. Because I don't have a great way to deal with it. I'm going to Scald and double target down the Porygon this turn and go for Knockoff to get rid of its Eviolite. Also kind of to scout what the damage gets done on the Excavalier when it's burned. Max Quake. Okay. Smiley takes that pretty well. Big boosty there. Hopefully don't get any statuses. We will get our berry, which is really good. Just go ahead and knock off. Mental Herb. It's not even Eviolite. What? Interesting. Not what I expected. I'm just gonna Scald, I think, again into Porygon and swap into T-Tar. Mental Herb. Interesting. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't think he'll attack this slot, and if he does, it could be a weakened Max Steel Spike. So that might proc our weakness policy too. It's Flutterby. Okay, so that's fine. So it's going to lower our special attack and then give us a competitive boost. So we technically get a +1 out of this. It's fine that Tyranitar doesn't get anything. He might target Tri-Attack into... Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We do live. So this is going to be pretty powerful, actually. Never mind, no it's not. If only grass happened before sand. It would have been really good. So that's his last turn of Dynamax 2 on the Excavalier. And I think this is last turn of Trick Room, if I math that correctly. Yep. So that's really good. So now we get in our trusty Rillaboom. Oh. Now my bug's weaker. I'm going to go for... Who's his Backmon? We KO'd the Amoonguss. It could be Kingdra, I guess. Could be Politoed, I guess, too. But that'd be kind of weird. I guess just for weather setting. I think I lock into Woodhammer here. And then target down both. Well, I really don't want him to set up Trick Room. So maybe it's better to lock into Grassy Glide. But I really like Woodhammer here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... and then Rock Slide here. That's fine. Bunk. Yeah, we just gotta guarantee that he doesn't get that off. And then Rock Slide does connect here. Won't do a ton of damage. It's a decent amount of damage. Mega Horn gonna come out into both these Pokemon is super effective, but that one's gonna proc our weakness policy. He's gonna take some Life Orb and some burn damage. Oh, and Tyranitar is just going to gain health. Won't take any sand damage, too. Forgot about that. He's like, yes! Oh. So who's your last Mon? Could be the Wigglytuff, honestly. It is the Politoed to change the weather. So that's kind of what I figured, but was hoping not. I think we just kind of lock into the same move slots here. And Rock Slide. Because we're fast Rillaboom. And Rock Slides will just do a buttload of damage. The Politoed might outspeed the Tyranitar, which would be pretty bad. Which is why I wanted to target this Woodhammer in. Because Woodhammer does 10 billion damage. Almost exactly 10 billion, if you math it right. Rock Slide coming out. Doesn't miss. Weakness policy boosted. Boom! That's what we needed to happen. Oh, good stuff. Good battle. Alright, it is 2:30. Alright, so I'm going to keep this video short, unfortunately, because I got to get to work. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on Mr. Bagel Bites content. Super appreciate it. Shout out to Wolfe for, you know, just the really cool team. Definitely check him out. Thank you guys so much, seriously. And as always, catch you later.